Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch Team is here with a quick tropical weather update. Today is December 2nd, 2022. Let's get right into this. First, I want to start off by talking about Invest 96S. So this is what we're looking at. It's currently here in the southern Indian Ocean, northeast of the country of Madagascar. As you can see, it is a very broad area of low pressure. Nothing consolidating, nothing organizing right now. It is very, very weak and very, very disorganized. The system center is approximately near 10.4 degrees south and 64.9 degrees east. The central pressure is roughly about 1,006 millibars with winds reaching up to about 25 knots. That's about 30 miles per hour. Convection in the vicinity of the low is fluctuating without particular organization. After a moderate thunderstorm activity last night, currently cloud tops have now warmed up significantly during the day, and the last microwave imagery pass confirmed these observations. So as you can see here, no real convection, no real organization right now, but we're going to continue to watch the system as it tries to organize. So as you can see there, the models don't show any deep convection or any real organization anytime soon. Now this is what Meteo France is saying. I need this to be in English. Essentially, they're just saying that it's very disorganized. It's going to organize later on, but right now there isn't a defined area of circulation, and that they are just waiting for there to be more convection so models have a better idea of what's going to happen with this storm. So currently over the weekend, the system is expected to follow a slow, general southward track, then shifting southwestwards from Monday. Now on this track, slow development is possible in the short term under low shear conditions, over warm sea surface temperatures between 26 to 28 degrees centigrade, and sufficient mid-tropospheric moisture from Monday onwards. In addition to less good surface convergence on the low's northern side, environmental conditions will deteriorate more frankly due to strengthening west to southwesterly wind shear along the edge of a trough tracking near Rodriguez. A large majority of available numerical models maintain a system of low intensity not reaching the stage of a tropical storm. Some marginal and isolated deterministic scenarios suggest a narrow window of development during the weekend, conditioned by the hypothetical conditions of a small, compact convective core between Saturday and Sunday. This option seems rather unlikely. However, the intensity of the system remains still very, very low. And the threat of the system also remains very, very low because of its unknown trajectory at this time. So we'll be issuing updates every week to keep you ahead of the storm. Subscribe so you don't miss them, and share them with your friends and family who may be in danger. Also, don't forget to join our Patreon to help us make higher quality video updates for you for a price less than a cup of coffee. The link is in the description below. So I also want to talk about some other storms that we're going to be also wanting to talk about. As you can see, this is where that system is here in the South Indian Ocean. If you go into time, you do see some sort of development, but nothing really anything. It just sort of falls apart by that time. Also dealing with a system possibly impacting southeast India. That's also going to be something we'll be watching. But it does appear that as that makes landfall in India, it's going to be maybe just remnant low, most likely not even a depression, mainly because of more of that drier air. So let's look around the tropics and see what else could develop in the next 5 to 7 days. Now in the North Atlantic, even though the hurricane season has ended, there are some signs that a brief subtropical or tropical storm may spin up on Tuesday or Wednesday near the Azores, west of Portugal. We will be closely monitoring it Now, in the Central Pacific this year, we've had at least 3 subtropical or tropical storms north of Hawaii that have not been recognized by the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. It looks like we may be getting a 4th one sometime next week. It would not impact any land if it were to form. However, in the Indian Ocean, there is a high probability of a cyclone forming there next week. It would bring heavy rain into South India if it were to form. We'll give more updates in our community tab on YouTube with other videos and streams over the next several days. So that's the majority of everything going on. Not a lot of activity going on in terms of tropical activity now in the North Atlantic, like I was saying. Possibly a subtropical storm possibly developing there. Now, mainly there again in the Central Pacific is what we're also been watching multiple systems developing over the past, several days and weeks even. But as you can see here over the next time, you can see even a little bit of a subtropical storm tries to develop and quickly rushes away. So we're going to continue to keep y'all updated with any other systems developing. Thanks for watching this update. We'll be answering questions in the comment section. If you have any, just ask us. We'll be issuing updates every week to keep you ahead of the storm. Subscribe so you don't miss them, and share them with your friends and family who may be in danger. Join our Patreon to help us make us high quality videos for you for just a price less than a cup of coffee. Link is in the description.